You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White sports fans, we are going to talk about the NBA and whether or not these players are actually vaccinated. That's right, because it seems, much like in the NFL, it could cause a massive competitive balance issue in the NBA. This is going to become a huge story because we're closing in, believe it or not, on the Marxist NBA of China and their training camp starting already later this month, which is just wild. It seems like the season just ended. But, as you guys know, hey, we can't wait for the NBA to come back because we'll knock them out like we always do. And I find it funny that certain players, LeBron James, still has not disclosed his vaccination status because, as we know, LeBron James and his voting organization wrapped his loving arms around the exact people in these cities and in the White House that are trying to impose these very mandates. Oh, but all of a sudden, his vaccination status is too personal to let out there, even though you'll run your mouth about everything else. Very quickly, in honor of the NBA, you can go over to our merch store. Grab anything out of the merch store through the end of this weekend. Use promo code SITDOWN. That's right. In honor of the NBA players that could be riding the pine, promo code SITDOWN will get you 25% off anything in the merch store. Unvaxxed NBA players reportedly won't be allowed to play in cities with indoor vaccine mandates. The NBA cannot impose vaccine mandates on its players without consent from the NBA Players Association. But that doesn't excuse them from following city-enforced protocols. According to The Athletic, unvaccinated players for teams that play in cities with indoor vaccine mandates will not be allowed to enter their home arenas without approved medical or religious exemptions. That means players on the Knicks, Nets, and Warriors must be fully vaccinated to enter the facilities. Most NBA players have been quiet about their vaccination status, but that will change when training camp begins later this month. During the NBA playoffs last year, we learned the NBA PA president Chris Paul was reportedly vaccinated and encouraging others to get the jab. But Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, all who play in cities with indoor vaccine mandates, have kept their vaccination status quiet. Any of the superstars unable to play in the 41 home games because they do not get vaccinated, it would have major ramifications on the NBA season, especially as visiting players would be exempt of those local requirements. Wow. So far, New York City and San Francisco are the only NBA cities with vaccine mandates, but others, such as LA, LeBron James, could certainly follow suit as the Delta variant continues to spread rapidly. If LA does impose indoor vaccine mandates, LeBron James would finally have to answer whether or not he has gotten the jab. I find this hilarious. Again, I would normally be like, look, it's your decision to go get the jab. It's your decision to disclose whether you get the jab. But when somebody like LeBron James runs his mouth about everything under the sun, and you went on a massive campaign last year to get these lunatics and their ringleader up in the White House voted in, yeah, I think you should come out and put your money where your mouth is and disclose whether or not you have gotten the jab. Okay? Supposedly, you guys are so worried about it that you voted this guy in the office, theoretically, but now, when push comes to shove, you want to be quiet as a church mouse. I find that ridiculous. I also find it funny that the NBA could have major issues, just like the NFL, heading into the season surrounding whether or not these players got the jab. And yeah, will LA and places like Sacramento probably pass these mandates? Absolutely. That's coming, I guarantee you, as people continue to freak out over the Wuhan virus. So funny. The NBA is about to have a major major issue on its hands, and we get to find out who are the NBA's versions of Carson Wentz, Kirk Cousins, Cam Newton, and so many others, except, again, they went on different campaigns surrounding supporting these people, and now they may have to sit down and not play, not even dress, not even come into the arena to support their team based on the decisions they have decided to make surrounding whether or not they've gotten the jab. Tell me what you think, Black and White sports fans. Make sure you hit subscribe. Go out, find our podcast. It's growing like crazy. Thousands of listens a week now. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.